get a call from my sister this morning, and check this out. To work. I pray so hard that my mug is there, because yesterday I did go to Black Coffee to meet my friend Sharon, but I did not buy the mug. I just don't want to drop another $35 on my Black Coffee mug. Real quick, wanted to jump on here and address a comment that I saw this morning. Happy Monday. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is November the 18th. It's my first official full week of work from home, even though I am going into work tomorrow because I have a couple of meetings. Our new vice president of digital marketing is starting, and we're also going to dinner. But get a call from my sister this morning, and check this out. But one thing about me in this big old age of mine is that I don't stress. Well, I try not to stress about things that are out of my control, but I stress even less about things that I gotta take ownership for. Some people will cuss and act a fool and be mad about them $75 that I'm about to give up in about 35 minutes whenever the technician gets here. But one thing that I am really, really big on is accountability. And yeah, I forgot, because I was so excited because I was unloading my little chaise chair that I found yesterday in Goodwill to go in my closet, that I forgot to go back out and move my car. So, although this little baby right here was only $20, it has now turned into $95. But I'm gonna laugh about it because, ladies, it's just par for the course. It happened. My mistake. So now I'm just waiting for him to get here as I work on editing these videos that I took over the weekend, so I can hopefully get it uploaded and posted today. But that's how my Monday started out. But I am blessed and highly favored. And as my old owner of the company would say, I'm doing better than I deserve. So let's go ahead and get this day started, and I'll be filming a little content later on today. Hope everyone have a good day. Woo! Good morning, beautiful people. Today is November 19th. It's a Tuesday. And I'm going into the office. We have my CMO is in town this week, and I know that she's not going to be in town next week. So before, whenever I was work from home, before she made me come back into the office, I would just come into the office whenever she came in town. But for today, we have a new person that is starting in a senior leadership position, Chief Growth Officer. And so she starts today, of course, so the team wants to meet her. And then also we are going out to dinner after work to also celebrate my birthday, my friend Mika's birthday, whose birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Mika. And then Tiara's birthday, who was earlier in October. So we're celebrating the October birthdays, and then go ahead and celebrate Mika's birthday because she's the only one in November. So we're going to Catch, which is over by North Lake Mall on North Lake Parkway. I've heard a lot about it. I remember when it was Major League Sports Bar, and then it was something else before then. Then it was Major League Sports Bar. I think it used to be an Olive Garden back in the day, but then it was something. Then it was Major League Sports Bar, and now it's Catch, which is supposed to be a really nice upscale restaurant. With the exception, they were in the news because they charge. They were in the news because, number one, the service was very, very slow. People were complaining about it was taking like an hour to get their food. And then they charge a $10 entertainment fee if you come whenever they have a live band. A lot here in Atlanta, don't know where you're from, but here in Atlanta, I'm going to say with the Black or urban establishments, they charge an entertainment fee. Anytime they have a live band or something like that, they charge an entertainment fee. Now, other places, I'm not sure that does that, and I hate to say it, but for us, we often do stuff like that. So basically, it's $10 if you're in there. If you just want to go have dinner, but they have entertainment, you're going to get $10 added to your bill. But that's not going to happen with us. It shouldn't happen with us. I don't think they have entertainment today. Then they also have like $50 minimum per person. And it's just mind-blowing because you're a restaurant. I can understand if you were a club, but you're a restaurant. Nevertheless, I'm not paying for it. So whatever happens, it doesn't even matter. I'm not paying for it. So we're going to Catch after work. Usually 4:30, I am out of there. But since I work in Stone Mountain and Catch is like maybe 3 miles from where I work, and we're not going until 6, I'm going to stick around, but I'm going to also go in late. I have a couple of meetings today anyway that can't need to be handled, I guess, in person. And I got some editing to do for the video that Mika is the head of education. And so we're doing YouTube educational videos that are going to go up on like the Aunt Jackie's website, the Hollywood Beauty website, the Kuza website. So I'm in charge of editing those. So I need to do that today. But nevertheless, today is Tuesday. I'm going to make me some coffee in a minute. When I get to work, I pray so hard that my mug is there, because yesterday I did go to Black Coffee to meet my friend Sharon, but I did not buy the mug. I just don't want to drop another $35 on my Black Coffee mug. I don't know where I left it. I'm going to check the break room. I just hope I can find my mug. I love that mug. I just don't want to look up and realize that I spent $70 on 2 mugs. So that's the biggest thing for me to go into the office today, is to see if I left my mug there. So nevertheless, let me go ahead and finish putting on my makeup. And something I got to be very cognizant of, because I was reviewing my video yesterday, is the I don't know if it's a smacking sound that I'm making with my lips or my tongue is hitting the top of my mouth, but I don't know, but I need to make sure I'm more cognizant of it, because if it's irritating me to watch the video, then I know it's irritating you guys. So whenever I do it, if I do it, call me out on it. All right. Well, let me finish putting these little eyes on and getting the rest of my day started. And I'll talk to you guys a little later. The best, but it's not good for you. Not good for you at all. But it is what it is. So real quick, I want to address something, because apparently, hold on for a minute, I'm gonna put my microphone on because I want to make sure that you guys hear me clearly whenever I say this. I got all this stuff because I want to make sure that I am clear as I'm not gonna take that with me. I'll leave that here. I want to make sure I'm clear as I say this, but yes, yo, I have been looking for this mug. Oh my God. I have been looking for this mug since last week. Losing my darn mind, thinking that I'm gonna have to pay $35 to buy another one. As they say, oh my God, look at God. Look at God. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So I gotta wash it out so I can take it with me. It's the little, just the little things I get excited about, stuff like that. I know I wasn't going crazy. I know I had packed up everything whenever I packed up my office last Thursday. Was it Thursday? Anyway, I know that I didn't just leave my mug anywhere. All the time it's been in the bag. I got to soak it in some dish detergent and clean it out real good so I can take it back with me to work today. But real quick, wanted to jump on here and address a comment that I saw this morning. Now, one thing about me, a lot of times, you guys will say, well, you don't have to address stuff like that and just let them people, let them be in their feelings, blah, blah, blah. Depending on what the situation is, I will address it. And so today, I felt like this was something that I needed to address because I don't like to offend people and then I am really big on communication. So while others may say, you know, I wouldn't even address it if it was me, I'm really big on communication. I'm big on communication, whether it's with my family, my friends, my man, my daughter. Communication is key. And then sometimes you do have to explain yourself whenever you make statements on a public platform like YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You got to stand on business. And sometimes you may offend people. Sometimes if you offend them, it's like, oh, well. And then sometimes if you offend them and you didn't mean to offend them, then it's okay to explain. It's okay to explain. So the young lady that came on my post and said that she wasn't sure, she loves my content, but she wasn't sure why she's following me anymore because of the statement I said about the gay and lesbian women that play kickball. I emphasize greatly, I don't care about your sexuality. There's some people on here that may unfollow me, no longer support me because I say, I genuinely do not care about your sexuality. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care about none of that stuff because in this life, baby, you gotta live your life for you. It's not for me to judge. It's not for me to condemn you to hell because I'm trying to get in heaven my own self. I can only speak for what I do because whenever I go stand before the man, he ain't gonna ask me about you, what you do, your sex life. He's not gonna ask me about your crimes, what you did wrong, your tithes. He's not gonna ask me any of that. So at this big age, you'll learn as you learn me. I care about people, but I don't tell people how to try to live their lives. The saying, if you like it, I love it for you, that's how I feel. Only time that I will address something is if it is directly towards me. Then yeah, I address it. I've had to, with me having my hair cut off, super short and blonde, I've had to deal with women hitting on me ever since I cut my hair off in 1995. And I've had to explain to them, no, sister just, she just like pee-pee. She just like pee-pee. But I'm not offended. I'm just not. Nevertheless, let me reiterate what I meant whenever I said I don't deal with kickball people. And whenever I said that so 2012, whenever I first began playing kickball, it was just, women playing kickball. There were instances where the men were losing their mind. When we first started playing kickball on a Sunday, whenever you pulled up at the kickball field, the men came in droves. When I say droves, it was like going to watch a minor league football game or something. So, and the young lady who I'm addressing, you called it soccer. It's not soccer, it's kickball. So we had a huge following. It was crazy. The men were losing their mind. Whenever you're talking about 12 teams with 15 women on each team, that's a lot of women, and it attracted a lot of men. Now, what happened was, as kickball became more competitive, the coaches began to purposely seek out women who they felt were extremely athletic. They purposely, because I had my own kickball team for years. I was the captain. I was the manager. I put the team together. So I know this. The coaches would purposely go out on off season recruiting women who were gay or lesbians because they felt like they were more competitive. They weren't trying to come out there worried about breaking their nails and, losing earrings and making sure the weave was all pretty and all of that. They were about ball. A lot of them had played basketball, softball, ran track in, high school and college. So kickball was just another extension for them. They are very athletic, very, very aggressive. They're not worried about breaking a nail. They're not worried about looking cute, that type of thing. So as more gay and lesbian women started to play kickball. Okay, so we have more women to coaches. Most of the coaches, 95% of the coaches are male. More women to male coaches. And then you have the men on the outside who would come visit. But once you get to a point where a great many of the players are gay and bisexual, that's when we always had drama, but that's when the drama escalated, because now where you might have someone visiting, coming to see play, they might try and holler at the players, the coaches, a lot of coaches are married. It's only a few coaches to hundreds of players. But once you got players who are dating players, follow me now, once you have a team of 15 players. If you had a team of 15 players, you got one coach. He might be married. His wife might play on the team. If it's drama, it's just being catty, petty, whatever. You had some men that were coming up there and they was dating multiple women on the team. You got that drama. But whenever you got 15 players, and out of the 15 players on the team, let's say half of them are gay or bisexual, and then you throw in 15 other teams with the same dynamics, what you get is a mix of women who are dating each other, and it's causing drama. You got women who are dating multiple women in the league, and it's causing drama. And what I meant was, when I say at the end of the day, we're all women. We all have estrogen. We're all moody. We all have cycles. So once you throw all of that into the mix, you got drama on top of drama on top of drama 1,000 times more. That is all that I was saying, is that now that we have an influx of women now dating each other, there have been multiple fights. They're fighting over women. I don't care what you say about, there used to be said that, women started, some women started dating other women because they had been dogged out by men, or, this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. Same stuff. You got women who have 3 and 4 different girlfriends in different leagues, and so then they coming over here and they want to fight her because she messing with her. Baby, that's all I meant. So if I offended you, I'm not going to say I'm sorry, because that's not what I intended to do. You took it out of context again. And this is so long-winded to be addressing this, but it has to be addressed. I said what I said, and I meant what I said, but I didn't mean it how you took it. So, if you start unfollowing me, if you unfollow me or you don't support me, I'm sorry to see you go. I like to have fun. I like to have real life, real talk conversations. But if what I said offended you to the point where you're going to unfollow me, stop watching me, then there's nothing I can do about it. So that's that. Most importantly, I'm going to go over here and wash my black coffee cup that I paid $35 for, and I'm going to pour this in there, and I am having a hot flash.